Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 15 and 16 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am loving the character progression that we're getting in this series. Even like General Zhao becoming Admiral and kind of like being in a different position. Like even though he's in a higher position, he is that much closer to like being in contact with the Fire Lord. And if he lets him down enough, I do fear like what could happen to him. A very Vader-like situation is all the admirals climb the ranks, and then for some reason, there's always an open position. Yikes. But like we're getting the progression of the characters that are like someone isn't just bad. Like they're well-rounded, and Aang is not perfect, and Katara is not perfect, and Sokka is not perfect, and neither is Zuko. The only person that's really perfect is like Uncle Iroh and Appa. I mean, like it's funny that I can compare those two, but they're just like pure hearts, and I really adore Uncle Iroh. I adore the fact that he is the one that's essentially raising Zuko, and I have high hopes that that will eventually rub off onto Zuko even more. And I think it has. I think it really does. The fact that he's had kind of these moments where he seems very cold and he's like, I don't care about the ship. I don't care about the crew. And then he goes and he saves the crewman's life. And it's after talking to Uncle Iroh and then them kind of seeing where Zuko is actually coming from. Like you saw the crew on the ship evolve, so I love when there's an evolution of the characters. Now, especially the last episode, the fortune teller, while like the whole fortune telling thing, obviously Sokka calling it out as fraud and just being like, just you guys look a little bit wider in scope. Like, obviously these things will come true. If she tells you to wear red shoes until you meet the person you're going to marry, you're going to think the red shoes did it. You just happen to be wearing them. And so like I like Sokka that he's like not fooled easily by those things. But the biggest takeaway I think from that entire episode was watching Aang become an airbender and like be very strong with airbending without having to like light up. And I don't know if that's just utilizing avatar powers or if that's connecting to a soul world. I'm not quite sure what it is, but definitely when he does that, it's seemingly unbeatable. And in this case, he was super powerful with his airbending, and I love that. Like he's getting better and better and better. He's met enough earthbenders, and especially is friends with a very powerful earthbender that, he has that expert tutelage that he could, obtain from them. I don't know how he learns firebending other than Avatar Roku. I mean, maybe he'd meet a like nice firebender. I'm still curious because of the meeting that he had in Blue Spirit with Zuko and Zuko saving him, albeit wanting to take him to his father. I think that the world opened up a little bit in that moment. Zuko very much was still like on like, I don't know if it was offense or defense, but he was ready to go. And Aang, of course, was just like, I think we would have been friends if there wasn't this war. And I believe that, like seeing Zuko before his injury, before his father, before being banished, before all this trauma occurred to him, he was such a happy boy. I feel really bad that he is now full of this anger and rage and that it's because of his father, and he's trying to obtain the love of somebody that like obviously doesn't care about him, threw him away, gave him an impossible task. And there are people that would welcome him with open arms, and he just is too blinded by the fact that he just really wants to go home and he really wants his father's love and he wants to restore his honor, that he doesn't realize that he's actually restoring his honor every single day with all of these things that he does, saving the guy, from falling and taking care of his crew. And, even though, again, there was a different reasoning behind it, saving Aang, a lot of that could have gone wrong. He could have been found out. And if his father found out that he had helped the Avatar escape, who knows how that would have gone. So, I mean, he is an honorable man. Got a little emotional there. Tamper it down. It's just the commentary. So I'm excited to see where we go next. Again, I think we're still going to be waiting for the North Pole. I don't know if we'll reach it by the end of the season. The way it looks, I highly doubt it, which is fine because these adventures are great. Meeting a lady, an herbalist that's by herself that's a little cuckoo, I think one too many herbs that she's hitting. But I like those adventures and sucking on frozen frogs as medicine. Like, it's very fun. But there's always something that's happening in the episode that there's a great takeaway, and I absolutely love that about this show. So guys, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into it. And if Uncle Iroh is in any of these episodes, we got Miyagi and Miyagi. He is our avatar Miyagi.
Hey, look, a sword made out of a whale's tooth.
Cool.
See that?
Does he know where that came from?
This is a Water Tribe weapon. See if you can find anything else. It's burned. Water Tribe warriors ambushed a group of firebenders. The warriors drove them down this hill.
He's really smart. How would he even know any of that? That's amazing. And then out to sea.
Wait, look! Is this Dad's boat?
No, but it's from his fleet. Dad was here.
Hey, Uncle.
A moment of quiet is good for your mental well-being.
Indeed. Oh.
Look out!
Whoa.
We're after a stowaway. There are no stowaways on my ship.
What is that? It's a dragon something. Oh.
He's paralyzed.
The toxins will wear off in about an hour.
Wow.
Then he'll be in jail and I'll have my money.
But how did you find him on my ship?
Fair question.
My shear shoe can smell a rat a continent away.
Sheer shoe.
Well, I'm impressed.
Wild. The animals on here are wild.
Very impressed.
Trying to make a love connection there, Uncle Iroh. Appa looks so comfy. Oh.
I'm coming with you.
You're not old enough to go to war, Sokka. You know that.
I can fight. Please, Dad.
Being a man is knowing where you're needed the most. That's here protecting your sister.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Sweet child.
Sokka?
Bato?
Who the what now?
Oh, look how happy he is.
Where's Dad?
Is he here?
He and the other warriors should be in the Eastern Earth Kingdom by now. This is no place for a reunion. Let's get inside.
Will Appa fit?
Your father carried me to this abbey. The sisters have cared for me ever since.
Welcome to our abbey.
It's truly an honor to be here. If there's anything...
What smells so good, Bato?
The sisters craft ointments and perfumes.
Maybe we could dump some on Appa.
Aww.
Because he stinks so much. Am I right?
You're such a big brother.
You have your father's wit.
Oh, that's lovely.
It looks like home.
Everything's here, even the pelts.
Nothing's cozier than dead animal skins.
Yeah.
Is it true you and Dad lassoed an Arctic hippo?
It was your father's idea. The hippo did the dragging.
Oh.
One time there was this giant eel and
So, who was it that came up with the Great Blubber Fiasco?
What's that story?
It's a long one, Aang. Some other time.
I want to know.
Aang, please put that down. It's ceremonial and very fragile.
Oh. Poor Aang. She's a tough lady. I like it.
Step aside, filth.
He means no offense. I'm certain you bathe regularly.
Thank you, Uncle.
Well, if it isn't my new friends, Angry Boy and Uncle Lazy.
Oh. Rough. But true, probably.
Your beast trashed my ship. You have to pay me back.
I'd love to help you out, but I'm a little short on money.
Money isn't what I had in mind.
Yikes.
I need you to find someone.
Your girlfriend run off on you?
It's not the girl
Mildly.
I'm after. It's the bald monk she's traveling with. I'll consider the damage to my ship paid for.
Plus, we'll pay your weight in gold.
Make it your weight, and we get a deal.
Oh.
You got it.
Get on.
Oh. Jeez. Mess up this abbey.
I'm expecting a message from your father. If you wait here until the message arrives, you can come with me and see your father again.
It would be great to see Dad.
It's been far too long, hasn't it? I'm not sure when
Aang.
it will arrive, but when it does...
Don't go too far, boy. We need you.
We have to take Aang to the North Pole first.
I'm sure your father would understand and be proud that his children are helping the Avatar.
Yes, very much so.
I can't believe they would leave me.
They're not, buddy. You left too soon.
I'm looking for Bato of the Water Tribe.
I know Bato.
Make sure he gets this.
Don't read it, Aang.
It's the map to Sokka and Katara's dad.
Aang! I feel bad for him, but come on now.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Aang. I didn't notice you left.
Ouch.
Sure could go for some delicious sea prunes.
Yeah. Odd. Get in!
We're looking for someone.
Me, Yuki. Did you get in trouble with the Fire Nation again?
Let's keep moving.
Herb lady, not affected. No.
Aha! I caught you, littering in the courtyard.
I'm sorry. I'll take care of this.
Do the right thing, Aang.
Is this the boat he took you ice dodging in?
Smooth, but not smooth.
You must have some good stories from your first time ice dodging.
Dad left before he was old enough.
What's ice dodging?
When you turn 14, your dad takes you. You know what? You're about to find out.
Poor Sokka. His dad needs to take him, not you, Sato. Fortune teller.
We have no time for this.
Oh.
Oh, look. He likes you.
Care to hear your fortune, handsome?
At my age, there is really only one big surprise left. I'd just as soon leave it a mystery.
Yep, same.
Ice dodging is a ceremonial test of wisdom, bravery, and trust.
I said Sato, I meant Bato. I was thinking Sato.
How are we supposed to ice dodge without ice?
You'll be dodging those.
Equally bad.
Sokka, you steer and call the shots. Katara, you secure the mainsail. Aang, you control the jib. Without your steady hand, we all go down.
Oh.
Your position is about trust.
I know that. I'm the Avatar. I know about trust.
Oh boy.
For this to be done right, I cannot help. You pass or fail on your own.
Aang, let's sail. Katara, give him room.
Good job, Sokka.
Help to lead! Help to lead!
What does that even mean?
Great job!
Okay, well,
We can make it!
Sokka, you've already proven yourself.
Aang, I'm gonna need air in that sail. Katara, I want you to bend as much water as you can between us and those rocks.
utilizing their strengths. You got this. Look at that. Good job, Sokka. Proud of you, boy. Good leader.
The spirits of water bear witness to these marks. For Sokka, the mark of the wise. For Katara, the mark of the brave. And for Aang, the mark of the trusted. You are now an honorary member of the Water Tribe.
I can't.
Yeah.
You can't trust me. A messenger gave this to me for Bato. I was afraid he would.
This is the map to our father! You had it the whole time?
Yeah.
Well, you can go to the North Pole on your own.
Sokka!
Now, Sokka, I think you should...
Katara, are you with me?
I'm with you, Sokka.
The thing that you fear happening is eventually what happens when you try to fight it. They weren't going to abandon you, kiddo. It's all he's known.
I'm an idiot, Momo.
Yeah.
That wolf sounds so sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's been separated from the pack. I understand that pain. It's how I felt when the Water Tribe warriors had to leave me behind.
Yeah.
They were my family. Being apart from them was more painful than my wounds.
How Aang feels.
Sokka?
Yeah.
We need to go back.
Yep.
Helping Aang is where we're needed the most.
Your father will understand. And I know he's proud of you. Take this in case you want to find us. I'll leave a message at the rendezvous point.
Don't lose that.
Avatar, you must leave.
Okay, I get it. Everybody wants me gone.
Oh, poor baby.
A group of people came to the Abbey looking for you. A fierce-looking woman with a horrible monster, and a young man with a scar. The beast was using the scent of a necklace to follow you.
Katara!
Yeah, it's gonna smell Katara before they find Aang. Damn.
So this is your girlfriend. No wonder she left. She's way too pretty for you.
Oh, rough.
Where's the Avatar? We split up. How stupid do you think I am? Pretty stupid.
Oh.
What are we supposed to do now?
It's seeking a different scent, something that the Avatar held.
The map.
It's just going in a circle.
Mm-hmm. Great music in that moment. Appa! Atta boy! I love that guy. I don't want you guys to fight. Although it is very entertaining, so... Whoa! No! Yeah. Oh. Oh gosh, an angry Appa is a scary Appa. Oof. Appa is MVP. He's just enjoying the perfumes. Is there any jasmine tea for him to sip on while this is going on? Did he just steal that?
You've got something I want.
Nice. Gosh, Zuko, if you had any control whatsoever, you might be able to figure him out. Oh. Good job, Aang. Beautiful. Don't you do that to my Appa! I don't like it.
That thinks he's with its nose. Let's give him something to look at.
Oh, smart! Sokka is so smart!
tongue?
Dirty old man.
Where do we go?
We're getting you to the North Pole.
Don't you want to see your father?
Of course we do, Aang, but you're our family too. And right now, you need us more.
And we need you.
I wish I could give you a little piece of home, Katara. Maybe something like this?
How'd you get that?
Zuko asked me to be sure I got it to you.
Oh, that's so sweet of Zuko. Would you give him a kiss for me when you see him?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
This should give us a good idea what's around here.
See if you can find a menu. I'm starving.
I bet we'll find something to eat here. The Fire Days Festival.
Fire Days Festival.
This would be a great place for me to study some real firebenders.
You might want to rethink that.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, a poster of me.
A wanted poster.
I think we better keep moving.
I have to learn firebending at some point,
Yeah.
and this could be my only chance to watch some masters up close.
I've been waiting for this.
You want to walk into a Fire Nation town when they're all fired up with all their fire?
We'll wear disguises.
Yeah.
And if it looks like trouble, we'll leave.
Because we always leave before we get into trouble.
Okay, he's not wrong, but neither is Aang. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but then the blue-faced spirit was underneath.
You guys stay out of sight here while we go to the festival.
I'm guessing the other guy in the poster was the deserter.
Ready disguises.
Dark, mysterious. Not good.
It's like you're a whole different person.
Deserter?
I think we need some new disguises.
Yes.
Where are we gonna get masks like that?
Get your genuine Fire Festival masks here.
Oh.
That was surprisingly easy.
There they are. Oh, nice. Poor Sokka.
What do you have?
Flaming fire flakes.
I'll
Oh.
take them.
Oh, yeah.
Flaming fire flakes. Hot. What do you know?
Yeah.
Don't worry, loyal citizens. No one can surprise the Fire Lord.
Wow. Propaganda.
There's a big crowd, so it must be good.
Knowing the Fire Nation, it's probably an execution.
He's not wrong.
I gotta learn that trick.
I need a volunteer from the audience.
No, Aang.
Me!
What do you think you're doing?
He always brings attention to himself.
Don't attract any attention to ourselves.
Yes.
How about you, little lady? Let's give her some encouragement, folks!
Or a shove, apparently.
That could have been me.
Hopefully it doesn't, like, burn her and she's...
Don't worry, young maiden.
Fire Nation.
Tame this fiery beast. It's too strong.
We gotta help her.
We don't want to make a scene.
The rope, it's breaking.
It's part of the show, Aang.
You trying to upstage me, kid?
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Hey, that kid's the Avatar.
I think it's time to go.
I can get you out of here. Over there.
I always worry about them now running through, like, street vendors like that, about the cabbage guy. So if he's a deserter from the Fire Nation, can he teach Aang how to bend fire? It's our MVP! I love that bison. That worked.
I serve a man. He's a myth. A living legend. Zhong the Deserter. He was a Fire Nation general. Or wait, was he an admiral?
He was very highly ranked, we get it.
Zhong's a firebending genius. He's enlightened.
You mean there's a firebender out here who's not with the Fire Lord? He can train me.
We're not gonna go find some crazy firebender.
He's not crazy.
TBD?
This could be my only chance to meet a firebending master.
It can't hurt just to talk to him.
That's what you said about going to the festival. Why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
Facts. Facts.
Don't move.
Zhang?
You know these guys?
Lin Yi's an old buddy.
Shut up. Keep moving.
I mean, buddy's a strong word, I think.
Is that where Zhang is? I need to talk to him right away.
No, you wait there.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
It won't be fine.
He's a great man. Great man.
He seems a little off his rocker, a little bit.
So the Avatar was here, and you let him slip away.
Like you did. He did the same thing.
Other than that, the festival went off without a hitch. Care about your local crime rates. Which way did they go?
They headed into the forest. Up the river, I suspect.
We're going after the Avatar.
And of course, this hut's right on the river.
Can I see Zhang now?
He won't see you. Says you haven't mastered waterbending and earthbending yet.
Wait, how does he know that?
He can tell.
I'm going in anyway.
How would he know that? I guess I'm gonna find out.
It's the Avatar's duty to master all of the bending disciplines.
You must first master discipline itself. But you have no interest in this, so I have no interest in you. Now, get out.
He does have a point. Aang isn't very well disciplined.
Water is cool and soothing. Earth is steady and stable. Fire is alive. Fire will spread and destroy everything in its path if one does not have the will to control it.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's incredibly destructive.
You are too weak.
That's harsh.
You think I am weak?
Avatar Roku. No, I did not mean that.
I have mastered the elements in 1,000 lifetimes. I must do it once again. You will teach the Avatar firebending.
I will teach you.
Really? That's great!
Very different than Roku.
Widen your stance. Now concentrate. Good.
It's his concentration phase.
So when do I get to make some fire?
Concentrate!
Yeah, Aang, you know you have to master all the small steps before you get to the big ones. Fire.
Power in firebending comes from the breath. That is why you must master proper breath control. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. Keep going.
This is the discipline part, Aang. You can tell he just like wants to learn how to throw a fireball.
I did not tell you to stop.
I've been breathing for hours.
You want to stop breathing?
I want you to stop wasting my time.
Whoa.
I want to know how to shoot fire out of my fingertips.
I had a pupil once who had no interest in learning discipline. He was only concerned with the power of fire. Its nature is to consume, and without control, it destroys everything around
Is
you.
he talking about Zhang?
Learn restraint, or risk destroying yourself and everything you love.
I promise I'll be more patient.
We are going to work with fire now.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, Aang.
Let us begin.
Smooth.
I want you to keep this flame from reaching the edges of the leaf for as long as you can.
Master, there is trouble.
Concentrate on your leaf.
This is the worst firebending instruction ever.
Oh, Aang.
I'm sure there's a good reason.
But I'm ready to do so much more.
Apparently not.
I did it! I made fire!
Aang, that's great, but you should take it slow.
Yes. Remember, it's super destructive.
Aang, you'll hurt yourself.
Yes. Will you listen to them, please?
I'm so sorry!
Katara, what's wrong? What did you do?
Did he burn her?
Katara, I'm so
I told you we shouldn't mess around with this. You burned my sister.
He was getting warned the entire time. Put your hands in the water, girl. Oh, wow.
You have healing abilities.
Yeah, she sure does.
Water brings healing and life, but fire brings only destruction and pain. Eventually, we are torn apart.
Oh. Yep.
Go get your friends and flee!
Master and pupil fight again. That's amazing.
Don't worry, men. My old teacher gave up fighting a long time ago.
He's fighting right now.
We've got to get out of here. Where's Aang?
Zhang tried to tell me that I wasn't ready. I wouldn't listen. I'm never gonna firebend again.
No. Let's not be crazy.
Zhao and his soldiers are attacking. They captured Zhang.
I have to help him!
I can't believe my former master has become nothing more than a simple savage.
It is you who have embraced savagery, Zhao.
Yes.
Admiral Zhao, now.
That title will not help you against the Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Do not try to fight him.
I think I can handle a child.
Let's see.
Take the deserter. It's a trick! Find him! Let's find out what my old master has taught you.
You were Zhang's student?
Until I got bored.
No patience. No discipline. We'll probably see that happen here.
Whoa, wild shot!
I'll show you wild!
No self-control.
That's right.
Stand and fight, Avatar!
Were we fighting? I thought you were just getting warmed up.
I was.
Pride as well.
And they'll make anyone an admiral these days. Ahoy! I'm Admiral Zhao! I don't know why, but I thought you'd be better than Zuko. Very sloppy.
Of all the lessons that he could have gotten from Zhang, he did not learn discipline. I love this for us.
You've lost this battle.
You haven't thrown a single blow!
But you have.
Yeah, he didn't need to.
Zhang said you had no restraints.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Have a nice walk home.
Come on, let's go.
Where's Zhang?
Wait, where's Zhang?
He disappeared. They all did.
Smart. Oh, not all of them, though.
Very funny, guys.
Gosh, I love to see it, though.
Aang, you're burned.
That's good water.
When did you learn how to do that?
I guess I always knew.
Well, then thanks for all the first aid over the years. And that time I had 2 fish hooks in my thumb.
He tried to get the first fish hook out with another fish hook.
Oh, and the time that mink snake bit me.
So he wasn't always smart, Sokka. He had to learn to get there. Delightful. Okay, so I really liked those episodes. One, because I've been wondering when we were gonna get like Aang learning how to firebend. It's kind of just always been like who's he gonna find to teach him? And I love that Zhang wasn't like wanting to do it. He could see that he lacked discipline, especially because, you know, how Aang is. Like, he's got like that childlike, you know, enthusiasm for things, but like he couldn't help himself but to, you know, help Katara at the fire festival. And like he just always gets in his own way and those things. He does lack discipline, we know this. It's not anything new, but then to like see it and actually have consequences. Like he said, fire is very powerful, it's very destructive, and it causes pain. And that was kind of like always my thing, is just like there's always ways to snuff out fire, but like when he says that like it can get out of control and it just keeps going, he's 100% right. If you don't have an earthbender throwing sand, you can't put out the fire, and the fire will rage on, and it just causes more destruction. So learning discipline, learning self-control, learning patience, learning peace, those things are very important for Aang, because I mean, he's 12. 112 technically, but only 12, and so patience. I can picture kids in the back of a car just being like, when are we going to get there? And like, I just remember my niece being upset that like, for some reason, she thought that the lady at Starbucks needed to pass her drink through first. And when it wasn't hers, she started crying in the back saying it wasn't fair. And I was like, well, like, it's a drink through a drive-through. And she's young. Like, all she knew is that she wanted her drink to come out first, and when it didn't, she was disappointed. And, lacking the patience of waiting and learning that over time is something that happens when you're a kid, is that you have to learn patience, and like some people never do. There's 80-year-olds that act like little brats because they're not patient. And, I've been at fault plenty of times myself, but I think that definitely Aang learned a lesson from Zhao in that moment. And the fact that Zhao was Zhang Zhang's student and he knew very much like how to beat him, and the fact that he was able to at least impress that on Aang, and Aang did take something away from that for sure. And Zhang kind of literally setting all of his stuff on fire and self-sabotage. I mean, I guess not self-sabotage, but definitely he sabotaged himself by not having the patience and not going through the discipline. And he even said like he was like sick of waiting around for, Zhang Zhang to teach him. And yeah, congratulations. You played yourself. I love that for him. But then also Katara having healing powers. That came from out of nowhere. But her saying, like, I guess I've always known, I guess, like, deep down, you know that you have something inside of you. You have a potential, that you have a drive, that, like it's there. And until the moment comes in which you can utilize that power, it just kind of waits around. Patience. But I love that we have this ability from her. Like, she's not just a waterbender, but she's also a healer. And I think that that's phenomenal. And, like, I will just say, like, the first episode with Sokka and, like, his father and being left behind, at least Bato taking him through the ice dodging, I think is what they called it. But him utilizing both Aang and Katara's powers to get over top of the rocks. Like, I mean, Sokka is a very smart kid. He's very intelligent and he's intuitive. Like, he's like, we shouldn't go to the fire festival. And, like they're like, oh no, we'll leave if there's any trouble. And he's like, when do we ever leave when there's trouble? We are the trouble. So he's very intuitive and he sees things like he knows like things are trouble. And I'm always like, listen to Sokka. He knows what he's talking about. But at the same time, we don't get these adventures and we don't get these lessons learned, and we don't progress other character storylines. All we do know is that Sokka is typically right. And then he'll like, be goofy and silly and make a perfume joke that falls flat. And I mean, I love that for us, because like that shows that like he is very much still got his own personality. But in the times that he's saying these things, it's like, you should probably listen. He's a smart cookie. And I do love the fact that, we got a negative side of Aang. Like, I wasn't really happy in the Great Divide when he lied to bring the two tribes together. And it worked, but I don't like that he was dishonest. And then with Bato and the map for their father, like that just like, breaks my heart that he thought that he was getting abandoned. And like that's where communication really works, is like, hey, are you guys going to go be with your father, or are you going to go with the North Pole with me? Just ask the question. I know that you probably don't want the answer, and the answer may or may not hurt your feelings, but at the same time, like, that just, like, clears the air. But, him hiding the map and then saying that you can't trust me. We know we can trust Aang, but, like, the fact that he was going to get sent off to the air temple and he was going to have to, leave behind Gyatso. And, like, so it's just, like his whole... Like, all of the airbenders are gone, and all of the animals were gone. Like, all these... Like, he probably feels incredibly abandoned. And to think that, like, this found family that he has is going to abandon him so they can be with their father... one, I would understand it if I were him. But two, just asking the question would have solved everything. But I think actually hearing Sokka call him family meant the world to him. And I definitely think that like the parallels between him having a found family and also Zuko having his uncle, who is his uncle and is related to him, but also, you know, there's a lesson we learned that like family isn't always blood. Sometimes it is the people that you hold dear to you, and it's your friends, and it's like your, I don't want to say your pets, but like, you know, it's like your animal friends. And I want that for Zuko. What was that crazy animal with like the dragon snout and like the paralyzing tongue? Like, what was that a mix of? That was wild. And Appa fighting. MVP Appa. Appa is like so clutch. Again, love that Appa. Love him so much. But we got Katara's necklace back from Zuko. Having the fight with Zuko and Aang, like I was just like, I don't want them to fight. Not that I like don't want to see it, because it's still very entertaining and it's beautiful and it's fun, but like I want them to be friends. I know that like that probably is not going to happen, but I would love for that to be something that happened. And again, for Zuko to have a found family would be fantastic. One can dream. Okay, so we still don't know how far away we are from the North Pole. They're still on their way. They're still having adventures in between. I love that for us. But what comes next? Still waiting for those hopping llamas. But now we have fire bending, we have water bending, we have air bending, and I don't know if we actually saw Aang do any earth bending, and I think he needs to go visit Boomy again. Well, I guess that might be going backwards. So he needs to find an earth bending tribe that'd be willing to show him how to do things. Because we've met plenty of earthbenders along the way, so I mean, unless he's just choosing not to bend earth, then I would be asking for help every step of the way. Guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to these episodes, they will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early, and that's 2 reactions, and you will see them before the rest of YouTube. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I really liked seeing Zhao kind of getting it stuck to him, really to himself, and I love that Aang figured that out. I'm hoping that Aang has more opportunities to bend fire, and I knew that Avatar Roku would be like the key, but I thought maybe Avatar Roku would teach him, and I don't know how that happens because he's in the spirit world, but the fact that his spirit was alive and well and talking to Zhang Zhang that means that he will show up for Aang when need be. It's always a good time to see more of Avatar Roku. I want to see more of Avatar Roku. But guys, I am absolutely loving this series. It seems to just be getting better and better and better. And a lot of people were just like, oh, the first season's kind of kiddish. And I would just say, like, it's great. I love it. So if I love this now, I can't wait for the other seasons. They're going to be amazing. But I will wait. I'll still watch episode by episode. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.